So you talk about being back, yeah. I mean, 2 years at this point, man. How does it feel to be on a fight week again?
Well, it's an amazing feeling to be finally here. After 2 years of trying to get back here, finally we're here and we're ready for Saturday. Just a matter of time, a couple of days uh, for the fight to happen, and I'm ready.
That's awesome. What was your mindset like during these 2 years, right? Because it just seems like, man, every time you start getting some momentum, something happens and it stopped. You know what I mean? Was it difficult to stay positive, to stay focused, like during this time away?
Yeah, of course. I guess it was difficult for a lot of reasons, like personal reasons, like COVID and like family passing away, friends recently passing away, and injuries, uh, mine and Max injury. So like kind of everything added to these couple of years of being out of competition. But I've been really trying to get back in here, bro. I was ready to fight in March. I've been getting prepared. When my suspension got over, March 7th, I was ready. And they told me that I was going to fight Max right after in June. And then couldn't happen. Then was July. He got injured. And then we moved it all the way here. That's almost a year of just waiting. And, but that's the past. Now we're here and we're looking forward for Saturday and doing our best. And we're ready.
That's awesome. I did want to ask you about the suspension. Like, how does that happen? I mean, was it just carelessness, or like was it like a middle finger to USADA that I don't have to tell you where I am? What was it?
No. That I actually like. I have my friends and family. Some of my friends and family are here. My manager is right here, so he will easily tell you. Like my phone is like no battery all the time. I don't really check social media. If you ever see it, I'm really bad with that. And they've been helping me out, but I'm just bad on answering. So every time that I was trying to move from, I call myself a nomad. I like to move from one place to another, and sometimes I just forgot to do it, And I wasn't in the location where you saw when I told you saw that I was going to be in 1 year. I fell 3 times, and that got me to the suspension, only 6 months suspension. But it's a learning experience, and now I have people that is taking care specifically of that. So
Yeah, I was gonna ask, was it kind of a wake up call? Like we got to do things a little bit different, maybe a little raise the professionalism, maybe I guess.
yes, exactly. That's what happened.
Very nice. Well, now we're back. We put that in the past. Like you said, you were supposed to fight earlier this year. When it was delayed, was it important for you to keep this fight, or were you like, hey, just give me anybody. I just want to fight.
No, I honestly wanted to fight Max. Whenever I got the call from Sean, and then he say, "Hey, what do you think about Max?" I was like, "Perfect, let's do it." I like the opportunity. I like big opportunities like this. And whenever he got injured, he was like sad, but I understood at the same time because I have got injured before, and I was like, okay, let's wait for him. Let's wait for him and see when is he gonna be back. They told me it could be 6 months to a year. I was like, if it's a year, I don't know if I'm gonna wait for him, but if it's 6 months, I think we can do it. So it was like 6 months, and now this is happening.
Very nice. I mean, like, every fight's a big fight, right? I mean, main event, you're used to things like this, but a lot of people say he's the greatest featherweight of all time. So, does this feel like an even special fight? I mean, it's a bigger moment in your career.
Yeah, I like it. It's like that's why we're here, like to prove ourselves against the best fighters in history in the world. Why is that? Well, if you really want to prove yourself, not to prove nobody else, to prove yourself. Like I want to prove myself against Max Holloway because I know the caliber of a fighter that he is, and I feel like whenever I got pressure on myself, like I was telling in an interview earlier, like I have jumped out of an airplane 3 times, and everybody says like right when you're scared to jump, that's when you jump, and that's what I did with this fight. I was a little scared to jump, but at the same time I was excited. When I got that feeling inside me, that like emotion in my stomach, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good fight. Take it, let's go, let's do it, and just train hard, and everything else will be fine.
It's awesome. Do you think about what this does for you with a win? Because like I said, it's been 2 years, so I feel like you lost some momentum, but you beat Max Holloway. There's not many people up above him, right? So I mean, do you think about where this puts you? And I mean, do you start talking about titles and stuff if you win this fight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the title shot is gonna be in front of me, but first I gotta win against Max. anything can happen from there. And I'm not focusing on that. Right now, my main focus is Max Holloway, Saturday 13th at 3 p.m. right next door.
I like it. Last thing for me, what kind of fight do you think we see here? Because the way your two styles match up on paper, man, it looks like it could be an absolutely crazy fight. I mean, you expecting something wild and you know, an absolute battle back and forth, or are you picturing domination? How does this thing go?
I know Max is a fighter that can keep up a good rhythm of fighting, but I think he's gonna keep on breaking that rhythm. I'm not letting him just get into his rhythm. I'm gonna break that before.
Yeah, yeah. Would you agree that this fight is something to do? It's almost like a boxer versus a kicker, right? He loves his punches, he loves his boxing, and you're known for your flashy kicks. Do you see it like that style, like punches versus kicks?
Yeah, I see it's like a stylistic matchup, boxing against Taekwondo, but this is MMA. He won't box like actually like a boxer do, you know, because he will have to be aware of all of other scenarios, and I won't be only kicking. So yeah, I think it's kind of, yeah, you have the idea, but it's not like that. I think this is just another sport, super different than whatever anybody else would think. And if you are not ready for it, then you're gonna pay the consequences. So
Were you kind of surprised when they brought his name to you to give you this opportunity? Obviously, he's such a big name. Were you surprised, or do you think that you've earned these sort of fights?
no, I've been waiting for this like forever. Like I've been trying to get big names. You know, that's what I've been fighting all my career. Like fighting people that is in front of me on the rankings, people that's gonna put me in a better position, no guys that are behind me. It's no clue that anybody in this division or anybody in any other division in the UFC is gonna be tough. That's no clue about it. It's just a matter of who's gonna be smarter, taking the right decisions. That's what I'm trying to do. Take the right decisions. I have a really good team with me. Then I think we take it the right decisions, and we're here to move forward.
Max is obviously notoriously hard to finish in the cage. So do you have to plan ahead and think, well, I'm probably going to the distance, or do you have to think, no, I'm going to be the first guy to finish him?
No, I gotta finish him. I think I gotta go there and finish the fight. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't see the fight going. I see the fight probably going long, but not to the end. I'm gonna finish it before.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Good to see you guys.